Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming at you with another review. Today we are talking about the new brand to hit Ulta stores. We're talking about Flesh Beauty, and we are specifically talking about their Firm Flesh Thickstick Foundation. If you're interested in hearing my thoughts, then stay tuned till after the intro. Okay guys, new brand at Ulta, Flesh Beauty. I actually read a little bit about this brand while I was waiting for the products to launch. I did pick up, as I mentioned, the Firm Flesh Thickstick Foundation, which I will jump into in just a minute. But I want to read to you a little bit about the actual company because that actually intrigued me about the brand, and I think, you know, it's just something it's worth reading just a little bit about. So it says, a new brand is about to disrupt the beauty industry with help from an industry veteran. Beloved drugstore brand Revlon has incubated and is helping to launch Flesh, an exclusive and prestige line that will be sold exclusively at Ulta. Go Ulta! Flesh arrives on Ulta shelves on Sunday, July 8th, and you are able to shop online on the 24th. The Flesh beauty line has 40 foundation shades in stick form. The 40 is what drew me in, guys. 40. That's right. To all these other brands out there, listen. It Cosmetics, Rimmel, y'all pay attention. This can be done, and this is a new brand to hit the market. Like, new brand, they coming ready to play. Like, they hear us. So, Flesh also wants to expand the idea of what nude makeup truly is. Exclusivity is no longer a trend, it's a standard. Thank you. Thank you. Like I mentioned, the brand also sells 14 highlighters, 13 lipsticks, and 8 shades of blush. There are eyeshadow palettes, and the products are developed to be universal and to look good on all skin tones. Flesh was founded by Linda Wells, who is the Revlon creative director and the former editor of Allure magazine. The brand's moniker truly does announce an intentions to complement a variety of skin tones. Since the idea of makeup product being flesh colored is distinctively subjective, thank you, and related to a person's skin tone, their experience, and what their eyes see, the brand is working to ensure its customers see their unique skin tones in the product assortment. Now this is important. Flesh will be a prestige brand with millennial pink packaging. Since it's prestige, it will not enjoy the same lower price point as drugstore products. This is important because the product I have was $18, and the blushes and all that, they're up there. So that's just a little bit about the brand. I just love what they're trying to do, and I love how they just hit the ground running. That goes a long way. Now let me talk specifically about the actual foundation stick, and as I mentioned, it is the Firm Flesh Thickstick Foundation. I have to keep reading it to make sure. Now I have mine in the color 24, which is Dulce de Leche, which I think is an absolute beautiful skin tone match for me. I absolutely love it. Now in the demo, I did use a brush to apply, but I have worn this several times, and I've used a brush, I've used a sponge, and used it with different primers, and I will say that the sponge is definitely my favorite way of applying it, and I think you get the most natural finish, but you still get the coverage. Now, I will also say I do agree with the medium coverage, and it definitely gives you a dewy finish, and that actually explains something I will tell you down the road. It does give you a dewy finish. Now, it also says specifically on the brand about this product that it is a super portable multi-purpose foundation stick shade that deliver a creamy and buildable payoff. It's makeup that lets you cover, conceal, contour, and highlight on your own terms. Like I said, medium coverage with light dewy finish, true color clarity in shades carefully created for every skin tone, added pigment intensified to prevent ashy skin finish or ashy finish in dark shades. It's creamy and it's blendable. Now I do agree with those. Now I'm also going to go ahead and show you what my face looked like at the end of the day, but let me just go ahead and tell you what I think about this foundation. Let's start with the pros, because there are some pros here. Now, the pro of this product, hands down, definitely, is the shade range. I love the fact that they're coming out of the park with 40 shades. I mean, of course, we fit into more than 40 shades, but dang if they didn't attempt. That's how you try. That's how you come on the scene. That's how you do it. Love the shade range. I love how this product initially looks when you put it on. I do think that after the first couple swipes, it does go on nice and creamy and smooth, and it is very easy to blend into the skin. You don't have to really work. I do agree with that particular part of it, and I do think, especially if you use a sponge, you are getting a nice natural finish, but you're still getting some coverage. So I think it just kind of, the combo is actually quite great. I do prefer it with the sponge, but I do, you know, you're definitely getting that with the brush or the sponge, but the sponge, in my opinion, really helps it out a lot. I like how easy it is to use it. You know, you just take the stick and you swipe it all over your face, and that's quite easy to do, and I do like that. But unfortunately, that is where my likes of this product end. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry. This is honestly not a product for me, and I'm going to tell you why. Number one, you are paying $18 for 0.16 ounces. I don't know if you can, I mean, okay, this is, here we go. This is nail polish. Like, this is, I'm gonna put this beside nail polish. You see that? See that? See, you're paying $18 for 0.16 ounces. I know this is supposed to be a prestige brand, but I don't care who you are. $18? No. So I'm not feeling the price point at all, just not particularly for the foundation. Second, I do not like the way this product wears, and now that I understand that it's dewy, that does make a lot of sense. But this product, I will say, at about the 5-hour mark, 6 if you use a sponge, you're gonna have to blot. And I'm telling you what, once you start blotting, downhill, it all goes downhill. This wears so unattractively. I feel like at the 5-6 hour with the sponge, the product almost seems to lift off my skin and just sit on top of it. And not only can you see how oily it is and how greasy it is, it just looks like it's just a swipe away. It transfers all over the place. Like, it just, not for us oily skin girls. I would love to see Flesh come out with a formulation that is for the oily skin girl, something matte, semi-matte, something like that, because this just is not for us. Now again, it looks beautiful, I feel, when you put it on, and I love the color match, especially when you use a sponge. The initial look is quite beautiful, and it's just a very easy application, so I love that about it. But if you are going anywhere where you're going to be out more than 5 hours, don't put this one on. Don't put this one on. I'm not about that babysitting life, especially not now that I know I don't have to with other foundations out there. I'm not about that babysit life, and I'm not about a foundation that I have to literally keep checking in the mirror and looking around and blotting. I'm not about that life, and that is what this is. Again, short span of time. You better get in the house. It's almost like Cinderella and her fairy godmother. If you don't get in the house by 5-6 hour mark, it's over. It's absolutely over. So I just don't feel pretty in this, and I don't like the way that it wears. So I will say, initially, again, I'm glad I got my hands on it. I'm glad I tried it out, and I love what this brand is coming for, and I love what they're about. I just need a foundation stick, one, that has more product in it for the price that you're charging, and two, I'm gonna need it for the oily skin girl. Give me a matte, semi-matte, something along in there. Satin matte, you know, I'm good with that too, but you're gonna have to give us something, because this one, it's not it. So guys, I really hope this information helps someone else out there. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up, and while you're here on my channel, take a look around, see what else your girl has to offer, and if you're liking what you see, hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.